Good morning everyone. Today I am back with another video on a new topic that are SQL functions. In this video we are going to study about non-aggregate or scalar functions. Non-aggregate or scalar function means those functions which operate on a single record directly, okay? Or you can say that independently. They work on a single record. Those functions are known as scalar functions. As we all know that aggregate functions work on group of records or a group of values, domains you can say that, but scalar functions work on a single record independently. And in our today's video we are going to study about three different characteristics of our scalar functions, which are math function, text function and date functions. Now in our math functions we are having three different type of functions that are power, mod and round. We are also having other functions like ceil, floor, abs, sign, but in our syllabus we are having three functions that are power, mod and round. Now we are going to study these functions one by one. First one is power, and as we all know that power means we have to raise a value to some extent. For example, you are having 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3, that means 2 into 2 into 2, which is a cube of 2, and the value is 8. Now how we are going to do it? By using SQL function. So the function name is power. How you are going to write it? You will simply write select. As we all know that select is a data query language which is used to fetch the details or display the detail. So first you need to write select, then your function name, that is power. You can also write POW. It is also valid in SQL and it is also a function POW. You can use either one of them, either power or POW. After that you have to write the value, that is x. Okay, value. For example, that is 2 over here. So it is x to the power y. We always write na x to the power y. So this is your x and your power to which you want to raise, it is y. Next one. So you have to write x comma y here, and you can see the exact answer is 1296. So the power of 6 to the power 4 is 1296. Now our next function is mod. Mod means remainder, or you can say modulus. Okay, mod is used to calculate the remainder. For suppose I want to divide 5 by 3. Now if I divide 5 by 3, then we all know that our remainder will be 2. Our remainder is 2. This is our remainder. So how we are going to calculate with SQL function? You can see the example over here. Here I am using value, that is 29, which I need to divide, and by which I want to divide is 3. So 3 9s are 27 and we got the remainder 2. So here we get the answer is 2. Okay. Now next one is round. Round is used to round off any value. Now for suppose if you are having 245.6 and you want to round off the value, then we all know that it will be 246. So in SQL we are having function round, but we are having three circumstances in it. First one, if you are giving 1 over here, okay, that means first one is your value which you want to do the round off, and next one is to how many places you want to round. Okay, to how many places you want to round off. Now I have written select round 234.675 comma 1. 1 means I want it to get round off till one value after decimal, since it's a positive one. Okay, positive means after decimal. Positive means after decimal. Okay, this is after decimal. So you can see here I need to round off till one value after decimal. So here it is 7 and 7 is greater than 5. That means 6 will get plus 1. 6 will increase by 1. So our answer is 234.7. Now this is the one example where I am giving positive value. Next one. Okay, there is one other example of mod, that is 21 comma 3. Okay, and we all know that 21 is get divided by 3, so it's a 0. After that, one more example of round. So you can see now I am giving a negative value. Negative value means before decimal. Negative means before decimal. This is your decimal and I want to round it off before decimal. And in negative value, we always round it to the nearest tens, hundred or thousand places. To nearest tens, hundred or thousand places. So here I am giving -1. Okay, correct. Here it is -1. So this part will get removed. We have no need to care about this part. Now we will look here. 2, 3, 4. Since it's -1, that means it's a tens place. We are going to convert the tens place. So 234. So you can say 34 is nearest to which value? 34 is nearest to which tens value? And we all know that 34 is nearest to 30. Correct? So our answer is 230. Now for suppose if it is -2. If it is -2, then we have to check the 100 place. Then we have to check the 100 place. And then we will check 234 is nearest to which value? 234. So it is nearest to which value? It is nearest to 200. So we will get the answer as 200. Okay. Same case, if we will get here 2, then we will check the 2 values after decimal and we will check 5. And we all know that if we are having 5, then we will get it +1. Then the answer will be 234.68. So in this way, we are going to round the value with the negative values, the negative digit and the positive one. Now let us see one more example. If we are getting 0, neither I am getting a negative value, neither I am getting a positive integer, I am getting 0. So 0 means you have to round off the value. Okay, without any decimal, without including any decimal. But you have to check the decimal place for making it round off. So you can say here I am having 6. And 6 means you have to increase the value, and 4 will get increased by +1. So our value is 235. Simple round off that we always. Next one we are having is text function. Text functions are basically used on a string, okay, or a string literal, in which we want to change the text. Change the text means whether you want to change their case, you want to find some string, or you want to extract a slice of that string, or you want to delete the spaces. Now let us see the text functions one by one. So our first function is upper. Upper means to convert any lowercase alphabet into the uppercase. Okay, any small letters into the capital letters. So what we have to do, we have to just write upper and then you have to write your string, whatever you want to change. So simply select upper, your string, that is Delhi, and you can see here we are receiving Delhi in capital letters or completely in uppercase. Now if we don't want to use upper, then we are having another function for doing it, that is UCASE. Okay, so upper or UCASE, both are used to convert small letters into capital letters. Okay, this one is the first one, that is to convert small letters into capital letters, and here we use upper or UCASE. Now next one, if I want to convert lower letters, if I want to convert uppercase into lowercase or capital letters to small one, then I am having function as LCASE or lower. I can use either of them, LCASE or lower. So second function is used to convert capital letters to small letters. Okay, so you can see the example over here. I am having Rajasthan, which is in capital letters, and now it get converted into small letters. So you can see here, same case Shillong, it get converted into small letters. Correct? So lower or LCASE is used to convert the uppercase letters or the capital letters to smaller one. Next we are having in row is left. If I want to fetch a slice, if I want to fetch the slice of my string, then what I need to do, I will use the function left. If I want to fetch it from left side means from the starting one. Okay, and to how many digits I want to fetch, we have to give there. Okay, so first you have to write the string and then comma, how many digits you want to fetch. So I want to fetch 4 digits. So you have to write first select, then your function name, that is left, because we want to fetch it from left side. Then your string name, comma, digits that you want to fetch. So I have written 4 over here. Just count it from the first one. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can see in the answer we are receiving GEOG. Okay, we are getting 4 digits from the left hand side. Same case, if I want to fetch the digits from my right hand side or from the right side of the string, then I'm having another function that is right. Just like left, I'm having another function which is right. Now here I am also writing 4. That means you have to fetch the digits from the right side. 4 digits. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here is my answer, APHY. Okay. So these are the ways to fetch the slices from left or right side. Now what if I want to fetch it from middle? I want to fetch my substring or my slice from the middle. Then what I'm having a function named mid. Now one more thing, similarly like upper I'm having another function like UCASE, like lower I'm having LCASE. For mid I'm having 3 functions. Okay, one is mid, other one is SUBSTR. Okay, SUBSTR, and last one is substring, complete. Okay, complete substring. You can write any of them to fetch the middle string. Okay, now how we are going to do it? Here we are getting the total number of digits. Here I am giving you the total number of digits. That means its starting is at 1 and then you have to go till the value that is given over here, D. Correct? Same case, we are having the starting value here and the ending value here. Okay, so your string, your starting value and your ending value. And your function name is either you can use mid or you can use substr or you can use substring. Now starting value is at 4. So we are having the string as Rajasthan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are having 4. At 4 we are having A. Okay. After that I want to count 3 digits. Okay. That means 1, 2, 3. A, S, T. 4. From you have to include 4 and then 3 digits. Correct? So your answer is AST. Same case, we are having informatics here and I want to start it from 2 and end at 5. So at 2 we are having N. At 2 we are having N. Now we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That means at M we are ending. So it is N form. It is N form. And other function you are having is substring. So you can find your mid part, or if you want to start from any position, then you will use mid, substr or substring as your function name. Now moving on towards the next one. If I want to calculate the length of any string, okay, or any sentence, then what I am having? I am having a next function, that is length function. This is our 6th function, length. Okay, in length what we have to do, just you have to count the length. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now always remember you have to count space also. You have to count space also, because it is also counted as a character in your string. So here we are having 6 and then 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So total you are having 11 characters in your string hello world. Now next function is INSTR. INSTR is used to find the index of the slice. If you are giving any slice, I want to check whether the substring is present in this string or not, then I will check INSTR. That means in string, whether this is present in this or not. If it is there, then it will give us the index value directly. So this is our next function, INSTR, that is in a string. And here is my string globalization. I want to check whether AT is present or in this or not, and if it is present, then at which index. So you can see here in globalization AT is present. Here is our string AT. Okay, and it is present at which index? You have to count the values just like from 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and at 9. So we are getting the index of 9. Now the question arises, for suppose if I am having a string like WH80 and then WH80, what? So we are having 2 times 80 in this. Now what will be the answer? So always keep this thing in your mind. Whatever your first occurrence of your string, now whatever is the first occurrence of your substring, you will get that index always. Where 80 arrives first, you will get the index of that one. Here 80 is arriving at 3, so you will get 3 as your answer. Now, if I am having spaces at the starting and at ending, that means I am having leading and trailing spaces in my string. Then what I need to do if I want to remove those spaces, so I am having 3 different functions for them. First one is L-trim. If I want to remove my leading spaces, that means my left spaces. Okay, if I'm having spaces before my string, then I will remove it with L-trim. That is left trim or the leading trim. Okay, it's the leading spaces and it's our 8th function, L-trim. So you can see over here we are having spaces here, and after applying L-trim it will get removed. So it is used to remove leading spaces. Now what if I want to remove trailing spaces? So I am having another function, that is R-trim. Okay, R-trim means trailing spaces or the right hand side spaces. That means after your string. So here we are having spaces, and here it is. After applying R-trim, we will get it removed. Now in this we are not able to check whether it is removed or not because of our column name. Because of this, I am not able to check whether the space is removed or not. So I will just use column aliasing here. As I've told you earlier, in select command we will use column aliasing by using as keyword. So you can see over here, select trim. Trim is used to remove both leading and trailing spaces. Here it is leading and trailing, and here I am giving as trim. As trim means it will remove left space and it will remove right side space, leading and trailing. So you can see over here it is removing both the spaces. Same case with R trim. Okay, so you can see here I am using R trim. Okay, so these spaces are not here. So right hand side spaces are removed, only left spaces are there. Okay, so trim is our next function that is used to remove the leading and trailing spaces both. Now moving on towards our next functions, that are date functions. Date functions basically works on date or time, and in our syllabus we are having few date functions, from among which first one is now. Now means current date and time. Okay, now means current date and time. So you can see when I run that function, now it gives me 23rd May 2021. That means now will give us always date plus time. Okay, next one we are having is date. If I want to fetch date separately from this, then I will, whether I want to write this, I can write this complete date. Okay, or you can use both the functions. We can use 2 functions simultaneously. Okay, date and then now. So we are having date and then now. From you can see here in now we are having date plus time, and after fetching date we are getting only date from this. So our first function is now, another function is date. After that, if I want to fetch the month, if I want to fetch month, then either you can give date over here or you can directly give the function name over here. Okay, that is now. So you can see we are having 3rd month. Okay, correct, 3rd month. So we will get the number of month. Okay, or you can say month number. Okay, so in now we are having 5th month. After that, next one is month name. If we want to fetch the name of the month, here I am giving another date, and here month is April, so we are getting answer as April. After that, year, if I want to fetch the year, okay, so we can directly use year, okay, and we will get the year in answer. Then day is used to fetch the date number. Okay, that is, here we are having 3, so it is 3. And if I want to get the day name, then we are having another one, that is day name. Okay, so on 3rd April 2021 it was Saturday, and we are getting it as Saturday. In today's video we learned about different types of functions of MySQL, or the scalar functions, that that are text function, date functions and math functions. Thank you.